my child's only 13, so not quite old enough for this program. But the gifted programs in general are under, they're being cut. They're at risk, especially in Vancouver. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that these kids aren't necessarily the elites in some ways. They're actually really at risk. They're at high risk for dropping out, for depression, for anxiety, and they need support.
Yeah. And is this something that you've personally experienced?
Yeah, my child's considered highly gifted, I guess. So it's like a standard deviation above the average. And the educational psychologist explained to me that their experience in the classroom is like just waiting and frustration and waiting for people to catch up. And, they really disliked school, and they needed to find their people. We actually ended up at a mini school in Vancouver. And there's a lot of kids that are really similar in that program, even though it's not technically a gifted program. And I think that's really going to save my kids' life, possibly, just to not feel completely alien.
Wow. What do you hear from your child?
Well, just, that, what did they say? They said, I'm one of the biggest nerds out of all the nerds in the program.
Mm.
And that's great. But like, they felt like, yay, here are my people. And there's people who get me.
Wow.
And I think we forget that it's not just about elitism. It's about kids who are different. They need support on the upper end and the lower end. I mean, I guess upper and lower isn't maybe the way to look at it, but they're both groups are kids that really need support.
So how concerned are you when you hear that there's going to be a review of this one particular program for you?
Yeah, well, again, the thing is, yeah, that program is not going to work for every child, and it's a very small program, so
Right.
Rightly so. I think it should be available for the kids that really need it. My child does okay socially, and probably wouldn't want to get into that program, but thank goodness it's available for the kids who really need it.